Timmy seems to be a typical boy, full of energy and imagination. He is eager, clever and a slightly mischievous kid who is always asking silly questions, as the adults would say. Timmy loves going on adventures, especially when he is asleep. Most of Timmy's dreams are in a land called Spontania, a magical place which he visits each night. In Spontania, Timmy is a journalist who leads the battle against the loopy liars in an interdimensional information war. If Timmy cannot stop fake news from making it to the public in Spontania, it has an effect on the real world. Timmy has to stop the lies before they are used to create new laws that change the world or ban fun things like popcorn. Timmy wakes up each morning and goes to school desperate to tell his friends about his newest discoveries, but the teachers do not always agree with Timmy and he is sent out of class a lot. Is this part of a bigger plot to silence Timmy so he cannot tell anybody the truth? Find out in the Adventures of Timmy Truthhhhh! Timmy! Timmy! Wake up, mate! It's your first day at school! Timmy opens his eyes. He looks around to where his uniform is hanging. Big school, he says. Timmy starts infant school today in the new building. Timmy's family is sat at the table. His sister Molly taunts Timmy. Now that you're going to my school, I can have a new slave. Timmy's father tells Molly to finish breakfast so Mum can take her and Timmy to school. They arrive at school and Mum is told to take Timmy to class 3C to meet Miss Moonglow and his new classmates. Timmy's mum waves goodbye. His teacher shows him his chair and begins to take the register. It is now the start of the first lesson of the year. Miss Moonglow shows the class a globe and asks them, "Do you know what this is, children?" A few hands go up and one kid says, "Yes, miss, it's a map of the world." Miss Moonglow replies, "Yes, well sort of, it's a globe. It shows us the shape of the earth and where the countries and continents are. Today we are going to learn all about it." Miss Moonglow then shows the class how the globe spins. She explains how the world spins just like the globe before asking if anybody would like to have a try. Timmy's hand was up first. Timmy spins the globe and asks what makes the world spin. "Gravity," he is told by his teacher. When she says that, he gets a feeling that something is not right. He sits back in his chair and ponders on his thoughts, entering into a daydream whilst gazing at the globe. That night, Timmy is doing his homework as he begins to feel tired. Fighting his eyes, his pen drops and he falls asleep. Timmy begins to dream that he is flying through a portal. When he goes through it, he is in another world. Timmy then appears on the steps of a museum. A huge sign across the doorway reads, "Welcome to the Museum of Spontania." Timmy enters and walks around, taking in his surroundings. He wonders why there are no items, doors or stairways. A voice says to him, "I have been waiting for you to come here." Timmy says, "Huh?" He turns around to see the hologram of a man who is dressed like he is from the future or another world. "Hello, Timmy. My name is Orich. It means memory in Greek. I am sure you will wonder what the meaning of this is, and no, you are not dreaming. Everything has a meaning. Some are easier to understand than others. Some are hidden, but you have a gift, Timmy. You have eyes to see these hidden meanings. You can solve the greatest of mysteries in your other world," Timmy replies. "My other world?" "Yes," says Orich. "Your world back home, where you live with your family. In that world, you have many questions, and this world, Spontania, is where you will come for answers." "Spontania?" Timmy mutters to himself. "But how did I get here?" he asks. Orich replies, "You brought yourself here, Timmy. You have been coming to Spontania all your life, you just did not know it." Timmy looks at Orich in confusion before asking, "I have been coming here all my life? But how?" Orich speaks in a humble voice and says, "Questions are good, Timmy. They help us learn. You need to question everything, including what you learned today in school about the globe. You come here whenever you feel you are being lied to. The night you were told a big lie, you come here through your dreams. But when you are here, it is as real as back home. You can affect both your own world and Spontania." Orich then says, "I told you my name means memory, and you was wondering why this place has no doors or stairways. This is because the Museum of Spontania is based on what you learned, Timmy. It is filled with your knowledge and facts that oppose what you were taught back home. This is like your memory, but this is powerful, Timmy." Orich then says out loud, "Generate Timmy a map." The hologram appears in front of Timmy. It shows the world, but it looks different. It is not shaped like a globe. Timmy asks, "What is this?" Is it a map of Spontania? Orit replies, yes Timmy, but what is important here is that Spontania contains the truth. They are identical places, and when the truth is attacked in Spontania, it then has the same fate back where you live with your family. Both places are built on truth and lies. It is an ongoing war on humanity. You are here to stop the lies. This means that any lies that happen here in Spontania then turn into reality at home? Timmy asks. Yes, says Orit. For example, let me explain. Many years ago, a lot of cultures in your other world all believed the earth was another shape than a globe as you learn today. This map shows us something else. It shows us the edge of Spontania. You will notice a ball does not have an edge, Timmy. Yes, Timmy replies, but I don't understand. Orit then tells Timmy how the world is not a shape of a globe, and he must go back and inform all his classmates and his teacher that people are being deceived. He tells Timmy to touch the marker on the map, and as he does, they are both transported to another place. It is very cold, but they can only see it, not feel it. Orit says to Timmy, that is the edge of Spontania in its true form. He explains how the world is all built within a huge bowl that fills up with water and the countries are floating on top. Orit says the water does not spill over the edge because of a huge wall of ice built around the world. Just imagine the top of a bowl was a giant ice wall. This is just what they tell you is the North and South Pole, but really, the icy regions are all around us and the sun and moon move over the face of the earth as if they were on a clock. The sun and moon move all around us and not the other way around, Timmy. Your first day at school and you were told your first lie. You will make others see. He then says, you are going to be a journalist, Timmy Truth, and these are your gadgets. He hands Timmy a new tablet with lots of special apps, a camera to take photographs, a hidden spy mic, a notepad and a press pass. Any photographs, videos or recordings that Timmy takes are directly uploaded to Timmy's research vault in Spontania. Timmy's mic can also turn whatever he says into writing on his notepad. This means he can write news articles very fast so the truth can be published before the lies get out of hand. Orit then tells Timmy that most kids go to school to learn things so they can get a job. Timmy is different and he has just started his job today. He has so much to learn as he teaches the whole world the truth. Well, not just one world. Timmy turns around to see the bare library has now changed and has a doorway that says the shape of the world. Timmy now has learned something and this has created a new department in the museum. Timmy then awakes as his mum shouts him once again to get up for school. Timmy is excited as he cannot get up fast enough. Can we go now, mum? Can we go now, mum? He asks. When he is in the car, he asks, are we there yet? Timmy then sits in class as the register is taken. He is bursting to talk to his teacher. She reads out his name. Timmy holds up his hands and says, here miss, but I need to tell you about the shape of the earth, because what you taught us was wrong. It is not a globe, it's like a bowl. This is what keeps the water in, silly, not gravity. The world is not spinning, we are still. Can you feel it? We need to do experiments to prove it, miss. Can we? Can we? Miss Moonglow stands up and slams down her register, pointing at the door. She roars, get out of my classroom now. Timmy looks shocked as he had just been shouted at for telling the truth. He gets out of his seat and stands outside his class, which was facing the headmaster's office, a place he was going to get used to very fast. As Timmy is standing there, his sister Molly walks past and says, uh-oh, you wait until I tell mum about this. The end. Please see book 2.